At age 87, I have had ample time to learn what's of value, and recently I came across a comic strip with this perspective. The first image says, "Here is something true. One day you will be dead." The next says, "Here is something false. You only live once. You only live once." And then it explains. The next image says, "It takes about 7 years to master something new." So if one lives to my age, then after the age of 11, and if they really apply themselves, they would have 11 opportunities to excel. They could have a career as a butcher and a baker and a candlestick maker, etc. So through that, they would be living many lives. And I learned this lesson in the nick of time because I had always been a lazy slug. When I was young, I was quite the looker. And when you're a beautiful white girl, things, they just fall into your lap. You get invited everywhere, and even if you show up late, everyone's thrilled just that you came. Men, they are a dime a dozen. And you get recognition wherever you go. So I didn't have to work very hard, and therefore I didn't value much. Now here's an example. When I was 18, I hung around a bar that was across the street from the most prestigious drama school of its time, run by a renowned impresario. And all the actors from the school would gather there. And one, Ben Gazzara, he went on to become a star in movies. But at any rate, he asked would I like to go to that school, and I said, "Of course," but I couldn't afford it. "Don't worry," he said, "you're pretty. I'll direct you. You will get in." That happened. I get a 2-year scholarship, very valuable. But when it's time to show up for class, the playwright actor Mike Gazzo, now you've seen him in The Godfather, he asked me if I would like to be in a play that he's doing. And I figured, well, I could always go to the school, and the acting job seemed brighter and shinier, so off I go. Later, I get a letter from them telling me that I had abused my scholarship and it was forfeited. Did I care? Not really, because what the heck, something else would come along, if not the next day, then the next day, the next day, and the one after that. Fast forward to a day when I'm getting off a bus and I have this uneasy feeling. I can't put my finger on it, but the same uneasiness continues for a while until finally I realize the cause. People aren't turning around to look at me anymore. I'm turning 40. That birthday, I am in Bloomingdale's on the down escalator where it looks like to me as if every woman on the up escalator is 18. I go home, and for the next month, I cry, I break things, and I stay stoned. Eventually, I drag my shattered ego out of bed and take stock. Other than the discipline of working out, as I said, I was a lazy slug. I knew that I had a good memory. I was smart enough. What I lacked was discipline. I had read somewhere that it only took 66 days to develop a new habit. My options: put my nose to the grindstone or bemoan the lost halcyon days. And though there were many occasions when I longed to throw in the towel, however, over time, I came to value the satisfaction that came with each earned victory, earned from hard work. The rest is history.